Hello guys, good afternoon. So, actually today I'm here, I thought about many things to say, um, but I came across this. Actually, we all, me as a teacher, you as students, we all want to share something to everybody. And what I want to share with you today is my personal story on learning a language. Well, if you're a student, and probably you know that, I've never been abroad. Yeah, I never lived abroad, and I pretty much feel ashamed of that sometimes, but other times I feel like proud of myself. I know this is a very dangerous thing to feel, yeah, but I'm honest at this point. I feel proud of myself because whenever I go to a polyglot event, to a meetup, English meetup event, I meet some American dudes, and these guys always tell me, "Man, have you ever been abroad?" And I answer them, "Unfortunately, not yet. Why?" Well, you have a pretty good English. You should be proud of that because it's like you lived there for a long time. And then I say thank you, and I go home thinking about that. If I could learn English, almost everything by myself, of course I had courses, I took courses, and I had a very very good friend and master helping me out on developing myself, on how to teach, on grammar rules and all of these things. But 90% came from me. Yes, I went after the things. I went after musics. I went after the lyrics of the songs I liked the most. I went after movies, and not only in Portuguese or English with Portuguese captions. I rewatched them like several times, the same movie, until I could actually memorize. I could memorize, I could take by heart all of important quotes, all important lines of some actors in some movies. And this is pretty good because, well, here is the result. Yeah, the result helped me to measure my progress. This is the best measure of results. Okay, basically, your thoughts. Okay, I could picture myself in the future. My thoughts of picturing myself speaking English fluently, understanding my favorite songs, my favorite movies without captions. This idea changed my mind, changed my feelings about the language. And then I felt motivated. And the more I felt motivated, even though I was, tired because of the routine, I could stop for just more 5 minutes and study a little bit more English. But as I tell you, it's not studying like studying grammar or vocabulary. No, this is not learning a language. You're only learning on how to use the language. But learning the language is keeping in touch with it, is learning the culture behind it. And this is not difficult for us today because we are so fulfilled of American culture here in our country that it's almost impossible not to learn if you have the lucky, if you're lucky enough to live in the 4% of the country who have some sort of quality of life here. So if you watch Netflix, if you access YouTube every day, if you have Facebook, if you have a smartphone, if you have a good and stable internet connection, you can learn English. We are so permeated with information nowadays that it's almost impossible not learning, not keeping touch, not keeping contact with the language. So it's very important for you that you keep this in mind. You have to see yourself clearly in the future. Okay? See yourself clearly in the future, speaking very fluently. See yourself in the future hearing, listening, and comprehending what people have to say in English. You have to picture yourself understanding it fully, completely, without translations. Okay? Once you understand, what thinking in English means. You're gonna get the language 100%, even though you don't learn 100% of the words of the vocabulary. That's almost impossible. I mean, even Americans don't do that. You know, you have most important words, words that are used every day. Okay, so these words, all of this vocabulary is gonna be automatically absorbed by your mind, by your brain, and then only then you start to learn about grammar, vocabulary. Then you worry about that. But first of all, you need to understand the idea behind it. Once you get the idea, you will get the emotions. You know, emotions not only about love or hate or be angry with something or happy. It's all of that, but a plus. You know, this is what I call the feeling of the language. Some words you just can't explain, you just can't translate. You can only feel them, okay? Once you have this powerful combination of thinking in English and feeling the language, you're gonna get the result, okay? This result is gonna be clear in your mind. You're gonna actually be able to communicate in English, okay? So never let yourself down. Picture yourself in the future. I mean, in the near future, the future you want yourself in a year, in 2 years, in 6 months. You can't do that. If you say you can't, or if you say you can, either ways, you are correct. See you the next time. Bye bye.